want to get your clients to notice the difference within your first session instead of waiting for the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or whatever your package is, then definitely listen to this because we're going to really take a look at what is happening within your hypnosis sessions so that you can maximize the effect of it. And no, I'm not going to ask you to add more things or learn more things or do more things. We're actually going to do quite the opposite of that, which is we're going to take away shit that doesn't need to be in there. And so, what you really want to look at, first of all, before starting, you want to look at things objectively, right? This is not an attack on you. This is really just taking a look at what we are doing and noticing if it actually is making a difference, if it is actually working. This is not just a good hypnotherapy skill, this is a great business skill as well. So when you're looking at your sessions, the anatomy of your sessions, and by the way, this is what I did as well before I completely eliminated the old model that I was trained in. So first, you want to look at your sessions and what actually constitute the session for you. If you have pre-booked 60 minutes with your clients, what happens within those 60 minutes? Is that enough? What are you doing within that 60 minutes that actually is on the therapeutic aspect of the client results? Like, what are you actually doing in that time frame that you can see is helpful to your clients getting the results? This was what I noticed after working with, I think, close to 100 before I actually switched over to advanced conversational hypnosis. When I looked at those sessions, those hypnosis sessions, and I looked at the time frames, right? Like the first 10 to 15 minutes was all about relaxation, deepener, suggestibility. And then maybe 20 to 30 minutes was on the regression of the 3 scenes, sometimes 5 scenes. And then I did like the, left hand, right hand stuff. And then there was other stuff like some inner child stuff afterwards that I did. And then I did the 20-minute recording afterwards, 15 to 20 minutes. Usually that's how I did it. But through like that whole process for me took between 90 minutes to 2 hours for that method that I was using. And how you want to look at it is like, okay, so there's each of the components, right? Which ones actually are working with most of your clients? Are they going down the stairs very easily? Is that what helps them get to the result? Or is it the investigation phase that helps get the results? Let me tell you, the investigatory phase of my sessions was actually where the magic happened, not even the recording that was at the end. The recording did something for a lot of clients, but my clients got the results within the session anyway, within the investigation phase. So the recording that I gave them afterwards was kind of like more of like a relaxation. I'm going to listen to this type recording. That was what they did. And some of my clients didn't really even bother opening that recording, right? They just didn't. They received whatever they needed to receive there. And I took a long time with those recordings. Like I would take 1 to 2 hours per person to actually do those recordings. And some of them wouldn't listen to it, which like pissed me off so much. And like I was wondering, why the hell am I doing this? But truth of the matter is, and getting back to the point, it was through the investigation phase where we actually found the breakthroughs, where the big aha moments actually happened. And so you want to look at that, right? Like if the first 20 minutes and the last 20 minutes aren't working, then is it necessary to still have those, right? Inside our advanced conversational hypnosis sessions, we don't do any of that shit, like not even the regression, nothing. It's just the investigatory phase that we do because it has been shown to be the most important part of the session. So why focus on anything else but this? And what really is staggering to me is that, if you have that 60 minutes because it's back and forth clients, and you're getting to the good part at 45 minutes and you have to end it because there's another client that is coming in within 15 minutes or 10 minutes, that really is not the best experience for the client. And I've been in the other side where I was a client, and it was like just regular therapy, psychotherapy, and it would be 50 minutes and we would just get to the really good pieces in 40 to 45 minutes. And then the therapist would go, well, I'm sorry, that is it for today. We'll go next week. And I hated that shit. As the client, I hated that because I am now going to wait a week when we've just unpacked like some really juicy things here. That's rude. Like, that is not a model that I personally prefer for myself as a client. And I'm willing to bet that a lot of clients do not enjoy that either. So really, how I got to have breakthroughs with my client was doing that, was looking at the method that I was trained in, realizing that was in the investigation phase, not knowing how to just focus on the investigation phase because I didn't know how to do it without the induction, the deepeners, and the suggestibility. I didn't know how to do that, but I knew there was a way. And guess what? I found a way, and it was through advanced conversational hypnosis. So you want to look at it that way, right? You want to look at everything that you do in your business as this, because we only have limited time here, right? We don't know when we're going to croak. Time is our best thing that we cannot get back. So if we're spending time on things that don't work, why are we also forcing our clients to do the same? So I hope that this video got you thinking a lot, because this is something that is really important. And obviously there is a solution to this, because there is a method called advanced conversational hypnosis that really helps only to dive into the investigation phase without that unnecessary stuff that just takes up space within our sessions that our clients can most likely go without if they're coming to us to want a very specific result. So I hope that got you thinking. I will see you again next time. Let's make a massive impact together, one conversation at a time.